Hey everybody, it's me, Snuggles, and today we're going to be ranking The Sims 4 careers as I think and certain things about them. Actor. Actor, you have to be there, so I'm gonna actually say it's okay because you have to be there if you don't have kids, you can't be with them. And you get to go and have fun though in recording and getting dressed up, but it's still not my favorite. It's hard to play. I just don't like going into careers. I would rather stick to just having my sim go there and not me going there. Now, astronaut at level 7, you go to the next two careers where every single one has two careers that you can go into at different levels. And this one is Space Ranger. Now, Space Ranger, you have to do space missions at level 10. All of these are going to be at level 10, just saying. And you have to do a mission, space mission. You have to do space missions, and at level 4, rocket science and have max fitness, which is okay. Fitness is easier to upgrade than some of the others. And so the highest paying one is the Space Ranger, which is at 422 simoleons an hour. I always say dollars by accident. And I say it's okay. I I like working on rocket ships, but I like working on my own time. I don't need to go and do certain things with it, which I don't like. Now, athlete at level 4 you upgrade to the next level. Now, bodybuilder or high famer athlete, and you get to choose between those two. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Solar System, which is the bodybuilder, you have to mentor fitness is the requirement, and max level fitness and level 8 charisma. And then the Hall of Famer athlete, you have to study opponents and level 8 charisma and max level fitness. Athlete, I don't really like that much, so I'm going to put meh. I like the fitness skill because you get to lose weight. It's just, I don't want that to be my career. Now, business, at level 6, you upgrade to the next two, which is management career, which is business tycoon, and that's at level 10. Then there is investor career, which is angel investor, which is the level 10, of course. All I'm going to talk about is level 10. The business tycoon makes business calls and has to have max level charisma, level 8 logic. Now, the investor career, you have to research stocks and level 8 charisma and max level logic. Now, that's one of the worst jobs because it's so boring. It's the exact same time, it's the exact same days, it's the exact same job over and over again. And I'm not the same person that does it over and over again. I'm not the same person that goes over and over again with the same thing. I'm more of a do your own thing and have fun. Now, with the business career, the highest paying job is the angel investor, which is 406 simoleons an hour, which is nice. Not the highest one, but it is nice. Now, the civil designer, you can, at level 3, you go on to the next two. Now, it is civil planner, which is city master planner, and green technician, which is master inventor. And for the city master planner, you have to gain influence, which I don't know how you do that exactly. And max logic and 8 charisma. The master inventor, you fabricate an eco update part. You fabricate an eco upgrade part, and you have max logic and 8 fabrication. And this one, I would say it's meh, because I am not the biggest fan of civil designer. It's fabrication is harder than I think it is because you normally get hurt with it. Now, conservationist at level 6 you level up to chief stability officer, environmental manager, or the marine biologist, which is Master of Marine Affairs. Now, with the Chief of Stability Officer, you have to prepare a grant application, which is probably on the computer. You have to have max logic and 6 charisma. And the Master of Marine Affairs, you have to survey ocean wildlife and max logic and 6 fitness. The most high paying job is the Chief Stability Officer at $340 an hour. I'm gonna have to put this as the worst job because I hate the eco lifestyle pack. I hate it because it makes you pay for water, it makes you pay for electricity. They shut off your water and power at certain times, and it just makes my life horrible. Horrible. Now, criminal at level 5, you go to the next one, which is boss or the oracle. Now, the boss, you gotta perform mean interactions and have max level mischief and 6 handiness. And the oracle, you have to make or hack viruses and then have max mischief and 8 programming. I'm not a criminal, so no, I'm gonna put it as the worst. The most high paying one is the boss, which is 445 simoleons an hour. I'm not a criminal, so I'm not gonna put I'm like worst job ever. Now the critic, at level 3 you level up to the 2, and it's the art critic or the food critic. The art critic is grand steward of the art, and you have to preview performance or write column. You have to have 8 writing, 6 painting, and 6 music or comedy, which I think is way too much for one. I think 2 is the safe point. 3 is just an overachiever. I am not an overachiever. I am underachiever. And then curator of the finest flavors, which is the food critic. You have to review food or drinks or write column, and 8 writing and 6 gourmet cooking. The critic is meh because you have to, if you want to stay home, you have to go out of your house, which I'm like, no, I didn't want to go out of my house for a reason. Why do I have to go out my house now? Now, the culinary is at level 5, you change, and the 2 is chef and mixologist careers. Now, the celebrity chef, which is the chef, of course, is to prepare food. I love this because you level up your cooking skill so fast, and it's just, you just cook what you want. Gourmet cooking, wedding cakes, just regular cooking, it levels it up, and you get everything from it. Becomes complete. And then celebrity mixologist is you have to mix drinks, of course, have max level of mixology and 8 charisma. And the highest paying one is the chef, of course, at 410 simoleons an hour. The other one is 197 simoleons an hour, which I think is ridiculous because it's like so less. It's like you're a bartender for working for less, but I think it's a good one. I really like it because it's really easy to level up and complete the cooking. Now the next one is designer, which I love because it's amazing to work with. You go into people's houses, you ask them questions of how you want the house, like their favorite color and what their favorite designs are. And it's amazing because you get to make it however you want. You can make it good or bad for them and just make it just you. And they have to live with it. Now, detective, I say, is meh because you go into work, you have to go with them, and then they take you to an entirely different place, a certain person's house. And I'm like, no, I do not want to go to another place, especially since I don't know how to be a good detective, especially since they don't explain, like, you need to click here for getting clues, you need to click here for finding stuff. But I never got that. Now, doctor, it's meant you have to go with them again, but it's better than how it is with the detective because it's easier jobs. You don't have to go anywhere else. You get to interact with people and make friends, And it's pretty easy to do. And it's easy to get money and go to the next levels. Now, education, level 5 is when you go into the other two, which is head of counselor, administrator, or master educator, which is professor. Now, for the head counselor, you review budget proposals, and it's pretty easy. You just go on the computer. Skill 9 of research and debate, and 6 charisma. Now, the master of educator, the professor, you have to write scholarly papers and have 9 research and debate and 6 logic. Now, the highest paying one, the head counselor at 325 simoleons an hour. Now, the educator is okay. You get to stay home sometimes if you want to. You get to enjoy the time at home, and it's not that hard of things. You don't have to go anywhere to the requirements if you stay home. It's pretty simple hours from 9 to 5 or 4, and it's really easy. Now the engineer. I love this job because you can make robots, and you can make them clean or have friendly interactions with you. It's pretty fun. And so at level 6, you go into the other careers in this, and which is computer engineering and mechanical engineer. And the computer engineer is PC Prodigy. And what you have to do is construct computer chip, have max level robotics, and 7 programming level. And then the master of machines, which is the mechanical engineer, you have to do construct mechanism and max robotics and 7 handiness skills, which is pretty easy, I say. And they're both the same amount of money, so it's really easy. Thanks for watching. I'll have more video tomorrow. Bye!